Hello, dear Didgeridoo friends. I want to talk about a Facebook experience, let's call it like that. You see, I'm not much of a Facebook guy. In fact, I don't know anything. I have advertisements there, promote my services. A good friend, a professional in this field of expertise, he designed that. I couldn't have done it in 100 years. So yeah, I found out, let's say half a year ago, there is a Facebook group, and I decided not to name names. It's also not important really for my experience. But in this group, the only group I ever joined as a member, there were a lot of Didgeridoo players, especially traditional way of Didgeridoo players. I enjoyed the time there. I was writing comments. I liked to listen to the solo tunes of the members, videos they post, 1 minute long, all the time videos. Enjoyable, a nice time there. Very nice gentlemen I knew from before, so from my YouTube channel activities. So far so good. Then there was a newcomer specifically asking for help, for advice, for tuition. And being a teacher and a professional, in the sense I make now for half a year all my money with Didgeridoo activities, and before that, before Corona, before I lost my main profession, I at least had a good amount of my income from Didgeridoo activities. That's why I call myself a professional. That's important for the story. Yeah, so I was free enough to offer my services. And again, in another case and in some other cases, there was a link to my video courses for download. The friend of mine, the professional, did that. I mean, I don't know how he made that happen, but if I write something and some keywords, then my link to my download courses come up. Stuff like that. I can't explain it really. And I didn't know. That's also important for my story. I didn't know in Facebook groups there are rules to obey. It's not obviously to see for a newcomer like me, and so I didn't know there was a rule written down somewhere. You cannot do self-promotion and advertising. So I didn't know, but I did. And I did it a bit more here and there. I guess in more or less all the cases somebody specifically asked for an answer to a question. I always had a reason as a teacher and professional to do some advertisement. There was then a reaction with the word fuck in it. And angry faces, and that made me angry because I didn't know about the rule, and so I was writing an article, a fairly long one, about professionals and that they should be allowed. I didn't know it was forbidden, but they should be allowed without being viciously attacked and called assholes and something. Especially in this group, if somebody asks for help to promote their services as professionals. I mean, I knew there were more than me being a professional, and I wanted to speak for them also, because I thought it's not fair to shit on them, especially if somebody wants advice. In my book, advice is not for free. It may be the purpose of them Facebook groups, I don't know. In my world and my point of view of things, if I want to have an advice, a professional advice, I know I should ask a professional and I should pay for that. Of course. It was odd for me to see they all in this group expect answers to great important questions. They expect to get this all for free. Maybe that's the game there, I don't know. I just did what I did, what I always do when somebody asks. I say you can have the answer, you can buy a course for download. It's all there. It's $50 or $100 or something, but you have your answer and the whole picture. So that's my world, you know. I wrote things like you should allow professional to do their thing. And then it did hit the fan somehow. There was kind of a riot. One called it a riot. The one half of the people who felt inspired to talk about it was with me, and the other half, they went into being wild animals somehow. They really got angry and the words got more ugly. I stopped writing then. I mean, I wrote 2 or 3 times, a little bit, and then I stepped back and thought, what is that's happening? But that was being ugly, but the friendly part. Then somebody came up with another topic that I never talked about. Completely other thing. He said something along the lines, but in my perception, more ugly. A white man cannot teach traditional way of playing. Cannot be. That's a thug, an asshole. He betrays people, he lies, he cannot possibly know what he's talking about. He is not an aborigine. Only an aborigine can teach traditional way of playing. And that really hit the fan. Then things got really ugly. I mean, I wrote my opinion, admitting there is a point to it, of course. But you can see it also from other perspectives, and yeah, then it really got ugly. People were writing things not even close to the first topic of advertisement, and they got really hostile. Some were on my side, others didn't care, others were really vicious. This was the point where I decided to leave the group for good, because I felt this is not the environment of a musician feeling comfortable with. Saying this, there were many gentlemen still very friendly, and yeah, but some others shocked me with their reactions. At this time I was shocked, so I was looking for where I can leave the group, and I found a page group rules. No advertisement. Yeah, but this all that really was ugly was not about advertisement. I could live with that, no problem. The other thing was too vicious for me and not an open discussion, in my opinion. So I left. Why I say this all is I needed now several weeks to explore what is that, musicians being that ugly and saying so vicious things, being hostile, and yeah, it's not my world. I still don't know what happened there, really. But, and this is the point now of my video, I miss the friendly discussions before that, the exchanges, the normal behavior of normal people. And because I miss that, inspiring exchanges, I want to offer you, let's do something along those thoughts here on my channel again. I mean, yeah, I had to survive the last half year in my family, so I was promoting more than I was posting videos that you might find a bit more interesting. I mean, I know it was more advertising than anything else. It also had its purpose. I could keep the boat afloat, the boat of life, of family and stuff. So yeah, I don't regret it. But I want to post now more things, not tuition videos. I can't, because I have put all I know, all my knowledge, experience into my video courses for download. And I ask for payment, of course, a reward, so I cannot give for free what I must sell. I think you understand that. But there's much more I can post here on the channel, and we can talk about and have a friendly relationship. I want to see this channel as a renewed island of friendship, inspiration, open discussions. There were ugly things here on my channel, that's life, but not a lot. And I appreciate all our exchange. What I cannot offer, because it's not Facebook, is that you post your solo tunes on my channel. I mean, that's difficult. But let me do the work. I post the videos and we have a nice discussion. I miss that. I have filmed now all that there is to film for video courses for download. I did put everything I know, well, not everything, but everything that would fit into a video course for download, into them videos. It's done. 7 courses for download is what one can do in life, and yeah. That was what I wanted to share with you, and if you feel that's a nice environment for a musician, a didgeridoo player, especially a traditional way of, if you are interested in that way of playing, let's do this here and have a nice time as musicians and friendly beings. See ya.